it's Mike from the Reuben Memoirs. We are in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We just wrapped up the Grand Rapids Beer Tour. You know it's right. And we are in front of Founders Brewery. We hear they have an amazing Reuben. We're going to go in there, have a Reuben sandwich. We're going to do the full Reuben breakdown in a minute. We'll catch you on the good side. We are out.
Okay, so I'm here with Sam, and we're doing a kind of a pre-review of the Reuben here as a special correspondent for the Reuben Memoirs this week. Sam has told us at Founders that the Reuben is subpar to the Dirty Cornelius, due basically to the sauce.
I'd say the sauce and the combination of cream cheese and chicken with the pastrami is unbeatable.
Okay, so your Dirty Cornelius has that advantage over the Reuben.
100%.
And the dryness of the bread and lack of sauce on the Reuben is why it would be a drawback.
If you're basic, do the Reuben's Reuben.
Well,
if you're adventurous, do the Dirty Cornelius.
I'll tell you what, that's going to factor into our evaluation today. So back to you, Mike.
So, Sam, I got to let you know, you may have recognized me from my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Because I run the Reuben Memoirs. It's kind of a big deal. You know it, right?
That's awesome.
So you definitely have to get a Reuben.
Yeah,
exactly. You don't have a choice.
I'm doing the Reuben's Reuben.
So you're going for a
I'm
Reuben.
letting you know, and the Reuben Memoirs in the house, so tell the chef.
I'll be
to
like,
bring
make this
the
the best
A-game.
Reuben you've ever
You
made.
better believe it. Because we're going to do a full Reuben breakdown. We're going to do a halftime show. We're going to get into all the details. And we tell it straight up what's good, what's bad, what needs to be improved.
I'm excited to see from the expert.
Yeah, it's not anything personal. It's not. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just saying, hey, if
It's
you want,
good.
because my hashtag is making Reubens great again, right? Well, there's too many mediocre Reubens out there, and we need to have great Reubens in our society. Okay, gang, here we are in the Founders Brewery in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We just ordered the Reuben's Reuben. I would like to say it was delivered, but what they give you is a pager, and you go get your food yourself. Not that that affects the food, the flavor of the food, but what I can see right now, there is a lot of bread here. A mountain of bread, which isn't typically what you look for in a Reuben. Now, it is definitely toasted. There's definitely some corned beef here. There's definitely kraut here. You know what? I think I'll just take the initial bite. I'm a bit apprehensive. I see 0 Thousand Island dressing. Founders Brewery is known for their beer, not their Reubens. Glenn, what do you see right now?
Well, Mike, I concur. I mean, it is a Polish style rye bread here. There is a sighting of Thousand Island dressing. I don't know if you can see it. It's not spread edge to edge. We like to have a nice edge to edge spread here, and it's not. It doesn't cover the entire top layer. Unfortunately, when you turn it over, the Swiss is just compacted to where you can't get the top layer off. The corned beef looks a bit dry, but I think we have to let the first bite tell.
Yeah, we're gonna take the maiden voyage here. You're doing, what is it called? The Dirty Cornelius?
Yeah, I'm a Dirty Cornelius fan today, so it's a little bit more of the sauce, just the boss kind of fan.
Boss, that could very well be, but we'll take the maiden voyage and give you some feedback. Let me get some corned beef in on this. It's an interesting start. We'll leave it at that. We'll talk at the halftime breakdown. Okay, gang, it's Mike from the Reuben Memoirs, and you guys kind of know what I do. Point out the good and the bad, and I tell you what, I really try hard, I think sometimes, to give very good or good reports on Reubens throughout the state. You know, if someone puts Reuben on their menu, it's a complicated sandwich. It's not just something you throw together and you get good marks. So I give that into consideration. That said, we're at Founders Brewery in Grand Rapids. Founders Brewery is amazing. Their beers are phenomenal. All Day IPA, the Dirty Bastard. I mean, you could look through their menu here. They probably have 20, 30 different fresh brews on tap, and that is their pride. And maybe that's why they missed the mark so severely on their sandwich. Because for me to call this mediocre would be high marks. It's not even mediocre. This is a pretty bad Reuben. I think Founders would do themselves a service to take the Reuben right off their menu, because anybody who wants a Reuben will be severely disappointed. I mean, hey, I'm calling a spade a spade. It's not a personal attack.
That's the
Our
man I
waiter
can get
is awesome. Great guy. The service is awesome. The beer is awesome. The atmosphere at Founders is awesome. I'm giving a lot of praise. The Reuben, it's close to rock bottom. I mean, let's count it out. I mean, seriously, I can count about 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 layers of corned beef. This stuff is like beef jerky. I mean, I'd have to bite this. It's dry. The sauerkraut's not very good. They have caraway seeds throughout the rye that's barely toasted. It's not a marbleized rye. Not that it needs to be marbleized, but whatever you choose to do, make it great. Again, we are making Reuben's great again. And this is why we're doing what we're doing, because this, if someone came in here and said, I hear a lot about Reuben's, like there's a lot of talk about the Reuben memoirs and what makes Reuben's great, and I'm at Founders, I want to have a Reuben sandwich, they'll walk away disappointed. Glenn, you're the guest Reuben reviewer here today, and I think you got a lot of good feedback here. How's the beer?
Well, Mike, first of all, the beer is fantastic. That's what we come here for anyway.
Yeah,
Founders, cheers to the beer. But I got to tell you, it does, as a long-time Reuben Memoirs follower and fan, it does hit the don'ts right away, caraway seeds. And just if you pan in on that sandwich, I think there are shards of corned beef on there, and they are what I would consider petrified. Small portions of Thousand Island dressing. To say it's dry, I think it's actually what the Founders has actually worked into their plan is to make it dry so you actually drink more beer. But that would be the plan I would see from this Reuben.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. Maybe there's some like subliminal marketing strategy there. We got to make it dry so people have
Absolutely hit it on the head.
a few more tasty libations.
Yes.
That says, you know what? If you want to make your Reuben great again, right, Austin? You're gonna have to switch some things up. And one, it's lose the caraway seeds. 2, get some better bread. Grill it, like put some butter on this bread before you grill it. Give a more even proportion of the sauerkraut to corned beef. Select the corned beef that isn't so dry. These are just some low-hanging fruit that you could jump right in. I want to give some thanks to some recent followers. Elliot Hill out in Grand Rapids. Brand new follower. I'm super excited that you are on board. I'm sorry that you're pegged to a kind of a low marking review, but we are the Reuben Memoirs. We are hashtag making Reuben's great again. We hope to see you and all of your awesome sandwich recommendations in the near future, and we'll be coming at you soon. So we are out.